Hello, boys and girls. This is Chief Meteorologist Natasha Stenbach here in the Koin 6 Weather Studio, and today we're talking about water. Where does water come from? And what happens when you get too much water? Well, we're starting off on a flight here over Chehalis. Can you tell what's down below? Is that a lake or is that a river that has flooded over? Well, this is from some recent flooding here in the Pacific Northwest. You may remember from about a week ago, right in the middle of January, we had an atmospheric river roll in and it delivered several inches of rain in a very short amount of time, and we had flooding. So, let's talk about where the water comes from. I'm going to bring up a nice water cycle. And for parents and teachers, this water cycle comes from NOAA, so you can access this online. So let's talk about part of the water cycle. So what's neat about the water cycle is it just doesn't end. It continues on and on and on. And one thing feeds the next thing, which feeds the next thing. So we're going to start with the ocean, a big body of water out there. So that evaporates when it's heated by the sun. And then you get condensation. So that's where the gas cools and turns to liquid, water, or ice. And then from there, you have the droplets that condense onto particles, little dust particles in the air, creating a cloud. And then from there, you get precipitation. So that could fall either in a liquid or a solid state, which simply means it's either raining or it's snowing, or maybe you're getting some hail. And that all goes back down into the ground. And then the process starts back over again through evaporation. So that's the water cycle. I want to show you a few more things here. Let's talk about a really cool process. And this cool process, if I can get it to come on back, there we go. Okay, so this is called the rain shadow effect. The rain shadow effect is pretty cool because it explains why we have deserts and why we also have some areas that get more rain than others. So if you think about where we live in the Pacific Northwest, you have the Cascade Range. That's a big mountain range. Mount Hood, Mount St. Helens, all part of that range. Well, on one side of the mountains, you get lots of rain. And on the other side, you really don't get a whole lot. And there's a reason for that. And that is the rain shadow effect. So you'll notice, if you follow the picture down below, look at the Pacific Ocean, you have the rising air, that moist rising air. It hits the side of the mountain, it reaches the top, and it cools. And then it condenses. And then it rains on top. But then the cloud says, you know, I'm done. I don't have any rain left for you on the other side. So then you get the more arid side of the Cascade Range. And you are there in the rain shadow. So the mountains act as a big old shadow. The mountains steal all the rain, and then what's left on the other side isn't quite as much as what you started with. So that is the rain shadow effect. I'll play this animation for you so you can take a look. Ooh, let's zoom on down over the ocean. Evaporation's happening, clouds are forming, we're hitting the side of the Cascade Range. It's raining, and then there's nothing left on the other side. Watch the cycle go through one more time. It's raining, west side of the mountains there, and what's left on the other side? Where did all the rain go? If you've ever spent any time in Central Oregon or portions of Eastern Oregon, you'll notice that it's much drier over there. Okay, some fun facts for us. This chart shows average rain totals. So any guesses, which month out of the year do we in Portland get the most rain on average? Any guesses? Going once, going twice. Okay, it's November and December. On average, more than 5 inches of rain. So, a little fun fact for you that you can share with your friends or your family. Okay, so the last part is an experiment that you can do with the help of a teacher or a parent if you would like to try to make your own rain gauge. So there's a picture of a 2-liter bottle, 6 inches of masking tape, and a ruler. So let's play through this and take a look at what we have. So again, with the help of a teacher or a parent or any adult, you would cut off the top of the bottle. Again, that's a 2-liter plastic bottle where you might find some soda. So empty out the soda first. And then what you'll do is you'll get copy ruler markings to tape, because you're going to want to tape the side of the bottle. So there, now you put it together. You're going to flip that lid that you just cut off, put it down, put it on the top of the 2-liter bottle upside down. And then you're going to take that line tape and you're going to tape it to the top of the water. And you're going to fill the bottom with water so that you can weigh it down. Because this is something you're going to put outside. And if it's windy, you don't want it to get knocked over. So you're going to start that line tape at the top of the water. So that's just 1 inch of water you need to keep it from tipping over. And then as the rain falls, it collects inside the bottle, and then you can record the number and empty after each rain event. Yeah, so that'll be a fun thing for you to try. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Have your teacher get a hold of me here at the Koin 6 studio, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. Until then, stay out of the rain, stay dry, and enjoy your day.